Hi, boys and girls. I'm here with another story for you. I want you to think about a brother or a sister, or maybe a cousin that lives with you, somebody that's close to your age, somebody that you like to play with. Do you sometimes fight with your brother or your sister? What happens when you are fighting or you're arguing? Are you showing love in your heart to them, or are you showing meanness, or your anger, or your jealousy? Well, in our story today, it's about two brothers. These are Abraham's grandchildren. Abraham was in our story earlier this week. He had a little boy named Isaac. Isaac grew up and he had two boys. They were twins, so they were in their mommy's tummy at the same time, and their names were Jacob and Esau. Jacob is right over here, and Esau is right over here. They didn't look alike, they didn't act alike, but they were brothers and they were supposed to show love to each other. But in our story, you're going to hear that they got into a fight. Jacob was being tricky to his brother Esau. Let's hear what happened in our Bible story and think about what we can learn about this when we're interacting with our brothers and sisters. This devotion is called The Twin That Wins. After Abraham died, his son Isaac became the owner of all of his tents and his sheep and cattle and camels and servants. He was very wealthy. Now, Isaac and Rebekah, that was his wife, they had twin boys. Esau was the oldest son. He would receive more of his father's riches and God's promises. Jacob was the younger brother. He was born second. One day, Esau came in from hunting. Jacob was cooking some vegetable soup. That soup smells so good. I'm starved. Let me have a bite, said Esau. Sure, if you sell me part of your father's wealth, said Jacob slyly. That means he was being tricky. Esau did not appreciate the promises of God. He sold his future riches for a bowl of soup. He was that hungry. When Isaac was old and blind, he called for Esau. I want to give you God's blessing before I die. Go hunting for an animal that is good to eat, then make me a tasty meal. I will bless you after dinner. Rebekah heard Isaac's words. She told Jacob to go get the blessing Isaac was going to give Esau. So Jacob, because Jacob could not see, Jacob pretended to be Esau. Jacob dressed like his brother and raced into Isaac's tent. Is that really you, Esau? Come closer so I can touch you, said Isaac. Jacob wore animal skins to make his skin feel hairy like Esau's. Jacob tricked Isaac into giving him the blessing. Because he couldn't see, all he could use were his fingers to feel the fur on Jacob's arms. And he had Esau's clothes on, so he smelled like Esau. He didn't smell like Jacob. And so Jacob received the blessing. How do you think that made Esau feel when he found out that his brother Jacob had gotten the blessing and he got nothing? If you say angry or mad, you are right. You are absolutely correct. Esau was so angry, he told Jacob, I'm going to kill you. And so Esau planned to kill Jacob, but Jacob ran away so he could get away. Esau was filled with anger. Was it right what Jacob did? That he should have tricked Isaac, his dad, to give him the blessing? No, it was not right. But God worked it out for good. And we're going to find out in future lessons how this all played out. But we're here and we have our own brothers and our own sisters to have to pretend or to get along with and play with and listen to. Is it always easy? No, it's not. But does God still want us to show love to them and forgive them even when it's hard? Absolutely. And that's what Esau should have done with Jacob. But he didn't. He listened to that anger in his heart and he tried to hurt his brother. But God saved Jacob. Just like he watches over us and he forgives us, that's what we should be doing to our brothers and sisters too. Fold your hands for our repeat prayer, okay? Dear Jesus, thank you for my siblings. Thank you for my siblings. Help me show love to them. Help me show love to them. Help me forgive them when I'm angry. Help me forgive them when I am angry. Help me show your love to them. Help me show your love to them. Amen. Amen. Thank you for listening to our story and for praying with me. I will see you next time.